NSNLA, get connected to the network.
NSNLA, get connected to the network.
NSNLA, get connected to the network.
This was my first time at an NSN event, and I have to say that the speakers were amazing, the panelists were wonderful, even the moderator was great, and I had a wonderful time here. I would definitely recommend their events.
I just want to say just how much I enjoyed this conference today. It was awesome, very, very inspiring. Women just showing them just how successful they are. Really appreciate NSN giving us back this information. Very empowering, very supportive.
I thought this was a very awesome event. It was very informative. I really enjoyed the sincerity and the candidness and honesty of all the panelists. It was very much an inspiration to me as an African-American female in corporate America.
It was powerful. There wasn't anything that was said that you couldn't relate to. There was something for everyone in that panel, and I'm just honored to have been a part of it tonight.
My name is Dominique Jordan. I'm a Wealth Advisor Associate with Morgan Stanley, and just wanted to say thank you for joining us this evening for the annual celebration of successful women in business and sales rising to the top panel discussion.
Hello, Gina Perez-Seals with Boehringer Ingelheim Pharmaceuticals. Clifton as well worked with our organization and brought us on. For those of you that come up to the table, so honored to speak with you. Boehringer Ingelheim has a long history in pharmaceutical industry, over 100 years.
No is not in it. My staff keeps coming to me, they're new. So they're like, so you're saying no isn't an option. Every time they're like, this can't happen. I was like, I don't understand. What do you mean it can't happen? Make it happen. Tell me how it's gonna happen. I get it can't happen this way, but you're gonna tell me how it's gonna happen because we have to figure this out. And so our theme for the year in the office is keep calm and make the impossible possible.
That when you come in and you're in a leadership role, one of the things that's extremely important is really relationship building. So you really have to make sure that you build your advocates early on and that you make sure that you understand the leadership, you understand the styles of leadership, that you're in sync with that.
They called it relationships. I would say relationships and then a lot of collaboration. We don't need to do this by ourselves. Nobody up here, I think, has done it by ourselves, but it's through collaboration, mentorship, partnership.
So I got a mentor, and what he said to me was, Deborah, the problem is you have to be yourself. And once you decide to be yourself, you're going to be able to accomplish and achieve everything you ever want. Because what your vision God gave you doesn't look like anybody else's, so you can't be anybody else. So the best piece of advice I ever got was just to be myself.
Sometimes there are going to be people that are put in your path for a purpose because things have to be done with a purpose for a purpose. And so I had a conversation with him, and one of the things that he told me was, sometimes it's not about what you do, but who you do it for.
And because I maintained that level of commitment for a really long period of time, I was able to be, there are only very few people, especially in track, that have done 5 Olympics, and because I had the mentality of what got me there would keep me there, I was able to do that.
Something that my sister sent to me in a time that I was sharing as well at that moment. She sent me this, and it says, always remember you're braver than you believe. You're stronger than you seem. You're smarter than you think. And you're twice as beautiful as you'd ever imagined. So remember that.
You don't know what you're going through, somebody else went through. It may be even deeper than what you're going through, and you think life is over, but then you look at someone else and you see what they've been through, and you say, wow, if they can go through this and survive, look at me. I can do this too.
NSNLA, get connected to the network.
This was my first NSN event tonight, and the panel was incredible. You know, I was curious about coming to one of these events, and after listening to the panel, and really the information they shared was so honest, they were so transparent, and they have such a wealth of experience. I'm leaving here tonight just fired up and inspired, and I'm compelled. I want to come back, and I really love what NSN is doing for empowerment and education and training for all of us to just take that step and be a little bit better.
I think tonight's panel was absolutely amazing. To sit on a panel with such
successful, distinguished, caring leaders, women leaders in our community. I was personally touched, I was inspired, and I was honored to be part of the panel. And I want to thank the National Sales Network for bringing us together to inspire each other, to celebrate each other, to learn from each other, to give back to our community, and really strive for incremental improvement. So I'm glad to be here.
I learned a lot and I had a great time, and I would definitely come to another one again. It's very commendable, it's very admirable. I like the ingenuity, I like how they're reaching out and they're giving people opportunities that they otherwise wouldn't have. It's very important for us to know that we have something like this to learn and to be able to expand and better ourselves and our communities as well.
It was interesting. I was invited by Harold, who I've had the luxury of meeting through Marisol. First time here, impressed. I was nervous because I didn't think it would be so many women of color, so extremely diverse, very welcoming, very motivating, brought some tears to your eyes, but definitely everything I needed to hear.
Tonight's event was amazing, inspirational, motivational, all the support you need from your community, working as a minority in this industry. It definitely was worthwhile, and I am looking forward to becoming a member of the National Sales Network.
I completely agree. This is my first NSN event, and I couldn't be happier with having been a part of it. I think having women talk to other women, empowering and uplifting women, and using their power and influence to teach and to give back is just something that we should all be a part of. So thank you so much, NSN, for having us out here. Couldn't have been a better event.
NSN and its objectives this evening was right on mission on what they are about. Being able to empower those who are ready to move forward in their careers. And so I want to thank you for providing us the opportunity to be a part of this event. And cheers and kudos to your mission and carrying it forward in the future.
NSNLA, get connected to the network.
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 NSL, one more time. 1, 2, 3. NSNLA, get connected to the network.